I'm in Pattaya, Thailand, brother, and it's the weather's kind of similar to Brazil. You know what I mean? It's a little hotter than Brazil, but yeah. I'm out here in Pattaya, baby. All right, y'all be asking me about. Y'all want to know if it's real or not? Like, here we go. Don't hide. Look at she bought me. She just bought me my dinner. You know.
There you go. There you go.
Come say hi, Thai Noodle.
Hola,
hello. The Thai Noodle, baby. Say what's up. You know, you guys. They like
How you doing? How you doing?
He says, "How you doing?" He says, "Hello."
I took go sleep.
You go sleep. She come make my dinner because she know I'll be up editing on that. Yeah, we got matching shirts. That's how we do it.
Yeah, I see that.
I didn't know you was gonna put on the matching shirt. I don't do the matching shirt.
No, not that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Right.
So hey,
thank you,
so my
thank you.
Well, my next question was going to be, why Thailand? But I see now.
Yeah, I mean, man, you know what's funny? How it happened?
Mm-hmm.
This how God works, man. It's like I was going through a horrible divorce. Like my divorce was like one of the worst divorces in the world. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was just unnecessary because my ex-wife is an attorney, so she threw all the knives at me. You know what I mean?
And you in California, right? I heard they got that.
And I'm in California. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was really, really rough, man. Shout out to my ex-wife, man. I love her to death. I still nothing I wouldn't do for her. Mm-hmm. I love my kids. I miss my daughters. But when I was in court crying the blues, my attorney told me, he's like, man, I'm so tired of this. When I get out of here, I'm moving to Thailand. I'm like, Thailand? What's in Thailand? He goes, man, you can go to the dentist, little no money, doctor, little no money. You can get a tailor-made suit for $60. Like he was telling me all this stuff that was so hard for me to believe. I was like, really? And I didn't even really know about, the female situation. I was just going based on, it being like a cool place to just go and get away. So I was like, dude, I got to try that because that wasn't on my list.
Give us a rundown. How do Thai women treat their brothers over there?
See, that's another thing too, man. We got to, we got to get some people to stop playing with the facts. It's a lot. It's not a lot, but it's a couple people playing with the facts and they eating off the content and they want to, go against the grain. And I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. But y'all playing with the facts. Mm-hmm. Everything I'm showing y'all is like real and in color. What y'all think I set this up? Like I was like, hey, babe, come on in here and make sure you get the tomatoes right.
Yeah, nah, man, like I called you before, like, hey, Richie Mack, make sure she bring you a plate of food while we going live now. That's what really hurt him.
Nah, right, man. Bring some grits. Some grits.
Right.
The women here, what makes it so cool is because it's so plentiful that it's like, us as Americans, I know what y'all gonna do. As soon as y'all come, y'all gonna get a cool one and lock it down because that's what we would do back home. And we see if Noodle came to America, they right. And somebody gonna try to lock that down. But here, it's plentiful. It's like going to Alaska looking for ice. You know what I mean? It's like it's everywhere. So, and the women are genuinely pretty. They're pretty much in shape. So, they don't even really know how fine they are. You know what I mean? They just kind of like, this is just me. It's just Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So, you got the ones out here that'll try to run game, but anybody that got any kind of street mentality can see that coming a mile away. And if you can't, you'll eventually see it because people can only hide the BS for so long. But my suggestion to men out here, all you got to do, man, is just come. Don't act a fool. Don't turn into a pookie. Like just blend into the scenery, man. And you will win. You will, that's why I initially was looking for like, the 45 and up retirement type of crowd. But my audience, my main audience is in the 30s. You know what I mean? So I wish I was up on game in my 30s. You know what I mean? So, all y'all got to do is just be cool, player.
Willie D. The legendary rapper Willie D. D. So your video got out there, it went viral, and Willie D, the Ghetto Boys, made a response video. What was your first reaction when you saw his response video? That wasn't like the most positive video about your video.
Right. I could have handled it two different ways. Like I could have been like, okay, now I can clout chase. Now I can just go after Willie D and I can talk about his past and whoop and really build up, the hype around it, man. But that's not really who I am, bro, man. I'm all about like positivity and love. And so I said, well, how do I flip this and make it cool, but at the same time, because I'm not the type of dude you can just slap around either. So it's like, how do I do this in a way where, it'll be, cool, but at the same time, like, let them know, like, you got the facts mixed up. Because anybody that thinks, haters, enemies, anybody that thinks I got a girl to go back to the United States, crazy United States, are y'all serious? Like, you really think I want to drag somebody back to that?
Set the record straight for him.
Yeah. So I was like, that's just not even part of the plan, man. That's not it. But the plan is to stay here until everything calms down, because that was my plan initially. I was coming here to buy property. I was coming here to try to expand my Airbnb business. I have a successful Airbnb business in LA. I was trying to okay, let me expand. Let me go to the Philippines and Thailand, find these lower income places that I can kind of buy something cheap, rent them out, and then live there when I'm not renting it out. That was the game. And then, everything shut down, and I'm like, I waited out for a couple months, see how this thing goes. And now it's almost 2 years later. So, that's how it went down. But shout out to Willie D, man. I mean, I love the Ghetto Boys, man. And what, like I said in my video, man, Willie D's a real one. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing Milli Vanilli about Willie D. You know what I'm saying? So, I just my challenge to Willie D is to he's talking about bring her to the US. You come on out here to Thailand, Willie D. And you do a Willie D live from Thailand. I'm gonna sit right next to you.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. And then after you get here, if you've been here about 3 days, Willie D, I want you to say, no more talk.
No more talk.